If you were in the process of selling your home or thinking about selling your home and you thought, you know what, now's not the time, you might want to second guess that, okay? You might want to take a look here and listen very closely to Cory Ritter. He's with Homevestors. We buy ugly homes. I don't know about buying ugly houses. I do know this, that I've been reading up on you guys. You've been very successful. You really offer a valuable service. If you would, Cory, tell me a little bit about what your company does. We buy ugly houses. It's much more than that, isn't it?
Yes, we buy all types of houses. Homevestors has been around since 1996. We are America's #1 home buyer, and we have well over 1,100 franchisees that are independently owned and operated. We're better known as the We Buy Ugly Houses people. We bought over 100,000 houses.
Whoa.
And still buying houses even now.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. With this pandemic, everyone's had to adjust their businesses. They've had to, to survive, you've had to kind of adapt, kind of like what the Marines do here. So how has your business changed, the way that you conduct business at Homevestors?
Well, since the shelter-in-place orders were first issued a few weeks back, many businesses have been forced to change the way they do their business and conduct their businesses. Many buyers out there right now have just kind of ceased buying, and they don't know when they're going to go back. It's an unforeseeable future right now for when they're buying. But Homevestors is continuing to write offers, and we're closing on the current offers that we have. And we're still committed to providing a service to get people out of their difficult situations.
So, Cory, what recommendations would you make to a homeowner who's been wanting to sell their home? Maybe they've got a deadline, they have to sell within a couple of months, whatever the case may be. What advice would you give them right now?
I would give them the advice to just know that they do have options, and we're still here and we're still buying houses. We can do different things. We can do virtual visits. We can come see you. Still keeping social distancing, wearing masks, gloves, and we can provide masks and gloves at our visits as well. We just want the buyer to be, or the seller to be, as comfortable as they can in the situation.
I know you have a cash buying process, or an option. Tell me a little bit about that, and then we're going to take a look at some before and after pictures. I think you'll be amazed, but tell me about that cash option.
Yeah, having your house purchased as is for cash provides an alternative to dealing with the stress, the repair cost, and the cleaning and the uncertainties that come with selling the property at your traditional methods. We cover your typical closing costs, we take no real estate commissions, and your local property specialist is with you each step of the sale. Once we make you a firm cash offer, we won't change that. Not before closing. We stick to our guns on that. We tell you we're buying the house, we buy the house. We can close on the seller's timetable. That's pretty much up to the seller.
Yeah, I was looking at those before and after pictures. It's amazing. So for folks who say, I don't want to go through the hassle, or perhaps I don't have the time to fix my home up, you buy as is. That's interesting. You see the potential in every home, and certainly you wouldn't have bought it if you didn't love the home in the first place, so it has significant value. But what you do with the home, it's beautiful, Cory. This is good work.
Thank you.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about, okay, so if someone's interested in this process, okay, what is the first step? Do you come out and assess the home? Do you sit down with the homeowner and give them, hey, here's a cash option, or you may opt to go in this other direction? How does the process work, I guess, is my question.
Basically, they can get more information, by checking out our website at www.webuyuglyhouses.com, or they can call the 1-800-44-BUYER number. They schedule an appointment, and we come out basically, and our traditional way is to come out and do a face-to-face, but now we're doing that with social distancing, and we're following the CDC guidelines. But basically we can do an initial outside visit where we take, do our consultation either from our car or out in the yard. We can do several different ways, just like me and you're talking right now. We can do that. You can send us photos of your house. Just whatever makes the home seller most comfortable. But traditionally, it's been a one-on-one at the house. We can still do that, wearing the appropriate safety measures. And but initially, now we're doing a lot of virtual appointments.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can, as you said, you can go via Skype as we're doing now. You can send pictures, as Cory said. So the option is yours, and that option to sell your home is still there. Cory, you gave us some really good advice for someone who is selling their home. What about someone who is in the market to buy a home? What would you say to them?
I would say to them to just, don't go when a lot of other people are looking at houses. Kind of maintain 20 minutes apart or so from the other person that was looking at the house. Stuff like that. Just take your normal precautions like you would with anything else out there right now.
Tell me a little bit about what your clients say, Cory, because I would think a lot of people are amazed that they can get some really good dollars for a home that they thought was, for lack of a better term, an ugly home. So what do your clients say?
Well, a lot of people are just nervous, and they're scared for us to kind of come out because they're kind of embarrassed of the way their house with all the deferred maintenance. And I tell people there's nothing to be ashamed of. Everyone's life's different. Everyone's situation's different. We definitely understand the deferred maintenance. People get older. There's been deaths in the family, inheritances, different situations like that. I tell people, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I've seen it all, so we can kind of come out and assess the situation and kind of see, what your needs are, and if it won't work for you, we'll tell you if it wouldn't work, then you should, be better off with a traditional realtor or whatever.
And again, I want to repeat, although I like the slogan, "We buy ugly homes," or ugly houses, I like the slogan, "You buy all homes." And I want to make that very clear here. If your home is beautiful, you're proud of it, it's still, HomeVestors is a good place to go, and you'd love to consult with them, right, Cory?
Correct. We buy pretty houses too.
Pretty houses, ugly houses, they buy them all. Again, it is HomeVestors, and if you would, and I know we've got it up on the screen there, the website, but that's the way to get a hold of you. Is there a phone number that you recommend as well, Cory?
Yes, you can call our national hotline. It's 1-800-44-BUYER, and WeBuyUglyHouses.com.
All right, and by the way, congratulations on your business. I love it. I think you're filling a void there. A lot of folks were under the misconception that I can't sell my home now. Yes, you can with HomeVestors. Cory, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me.
All righty. Once again, Cory Ritter with HomeVestors.